Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me. On this episode of Build Your Own, we're going to build, price, and option a 2019 Volkswagen e-Golf SE, as well as learn about the features and configurations. Before we do, however, I just want to remind you that if you find this build and price review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. If you'd prefer your electric car to be different and make a statement to other motorists about your eco-savvy attitude, the 2019 Volkswagen e-Golf is most definitely not for you. In the process of electrifying its popular and long-running hatchback, VW kept the Golf's styling and interior pretty much the same, but the normality of the e-Golf is one of its greatest strengths. It combines all the practicality, personality, and familiarity of a regular Golf and subtracts the tailpipe and all of its emissions. Compared to other rival electric vehicles, however, the e-Golf has one significant drawback: range. Its EPA-estimated range of about 125 miles will be sufficient for a lot of people, but a few top rivals, namely the Chevy Bolt, Hyundai Kona Electric, and Kia Niro EV, can go about twice as far. Acceleration isn't particularly quick with the e-Golf either. But overall, I like the Volkswagen's e-Golf and recommend it if you're shopping for a natural stepping stone into the electrified world. The 2019 Volkswagen e-Golf is the electric version of the regular Golf hatchback. It comes with a 34.8 kilowatt-hour battery pack and 115 horsepower, 214 pound-feet of electric motor, and its EPA estimated driving range, as I said, is about 125 miles. They say 126. And it's offered in two trim levels, this e-Golf. You can get it in the SE with a starting MSRP, a starting price of $31,895. Or you can jump up to the SEL Premium that has a starting price of $38,895. So quite a price jump. Standard equipment on the SE includes a 7.2 kilowatt onboard charger, DC fast charging capability, 16-inch alloy wheels, automatic headlights, LED running lights and tail lights, cruise control, keyless ignition and entry, dual zone automatic climate control, heated power reclining front seats, and a leather wrapped steering wheel. Now, as far as tech is concerned, what you get is the Volkswagen Car-Net Security and Service remote services, an 8-inch touchscreen, a rearview camera, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, which is also cool, a USB port, Bluetooth, and an 8-speaker sound system. There's also an optional driver assistance package, which I suggest you get, which includes adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring with rear cross traffic alert, and forward collision warning with automatic emergency braking. Okay, let's jump into this review of the 2019 Volkswagen e-Golf SE. It's the base model. The SEL is nice, but it's a huge price jump. Now you're almost pushing $40,000, where this one's closer to $30,000. So, yeah, based on that, I like the SE. You get a lot, right? Now that the DC fast charger comes as standard equipment, you got to get the SE. Why not? You'll miss out on some of the extra features of the SEL, but the price savings is significant, right? And like I said, just make sure that you get that optional driver assist package. Now, while I'm running my mouth here, let's take a virtual walk around, as you can see, of the 2019 e-Golf. And we can also check out the exterior colors. There are 7 exterior colors. And so this first one here is pure white. And then we have reflex silver. There's indium gray. There's Urano gray. And if you take note, they say not all colors are available necessarily on all trims. There's this deep black pearl. And then finally, there is Atlantic blue metallic. And there's actually just 6 colors, not 7. Let's take a look at the interior and see what that looks like. Okay, so we can see that in this particular color, the Titan Black VTEX Leatherette, we can do a 360 view. We can look around the whole cabin. We can see the center console. We can see into the back seats. And even behind the back seats, we can see up on the roof and see that there is no standard sunroof. And then back again. All right, so that's the interior, and like I said, this is the Titan Black V-Tex leatherette. This is what? The Titan Black cloth. And then we have the beige V-Tech leatherette. Okay, so we got through those exterior colors and saw what the interior options were for our seating. We've got some black leatherette and then some tan, basically. Now let's take a look at the gallery. It looks like there's just 13 slides, and it looks like each slide has a little bit of description, and they let us know that here are the available, which means optional, LED headlights. Here, they're going to tell us about the LED tail lights. Those must be standard because they don't say available. Here's your LED daytime running lights right down here. Those look kind of nice. You've got, here's your 7.2 kilowatt onboard charger with the DC fast charger, right, the combo. Here's a nice shot of the SEL Premium in white. Yep, here's a guy at the charging station. And he now is charging it up. All right, now let's get to the interior. Those are the shots that we want to see. I like the blue stitching on the steering wheel and throughout the vehicle, like down here on the gear shifter. That's really nice. Very, very nice. That was the Titan Black. Here's the keyless access with push-button start. There's your push-button ignition right there. Here they're showing the versatility, the utility of this e-Golf. They tell us that with the rear seats folded down, you can get 52.7 cubic feet of cargo space. Here's the Volkswagen Car-Net app Connect. And what they're showing is the Apple CarPlay. Actually, you can actually see it says CarPlay on that phone right there. And then here's the available Volkswagen digital cockpit, which seems to be an all LCD digital display, which is quite gorgeous, I think. Before I forget, I've done quite a few electric vehicles. I'm going to put a link up in the corner right now to my electric cars playlist. If you're watching this video, you're obviously interested in electric cars. Go check out some of the other videos I've done on the subject. Okay, we've gone through the gallery. We've gone over the colors. We've even talked a little bit over in the overview. Let's talk about performance. Goodbye gas pedal, hello joy pedal. Check this out. They say the e-Golf isn't a novelty you take to the store once a week. It's engineered to be agile, fun to drive, and ready to take on the city. Not the country, the city. Estimated combined MPG is 119 miles. That's, I guess, sort of pseudo-competitive. Here they're going to talk about the torque. One of the benefits of an electric car and the batteries is that it has instantaneous torque as soon as you step on the, well, accelerator pedal. It's not a gas pedal, accelerator pedal. It says the e-Golf is proof that going electric doesn't have to mean compromising performance. When you combine performance engineering with electric power, right, you get that instant torque. That's what it is. Hit the pedal and you're off and running. The e-Golf is responsive, agile, and so much fun. We've made a film about it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Here's those engine specs again, right? Equivalent to 134 horsepower, 100 kilowatt AC electric motor. The power goes right to the wheels without hesitation. So you press the pedal, and you know what? You're off and running. 126 miles in the city on a charge, 111 on the highway. Yeah, and 134 horsepower, 214 for torque. All right, so we got to talk about charging. You got to talk about the charging capacity and all of that, in addition to the range. So with this DC fast charger, which is now standard equipment on both the SE and the SEL, so it's a 7.2 watt kilowatt fast charging, and yeah, they don't tell you about how long it takes to charge it, but it's going to be faster than the way it used to be. What do we got going here under performance? They've got this driving mode selection with normal, eco, and eco plus. So yeah, you've got some, you can change your driving characteristics of the car. It says you'll experience e-Golf performance in normal mode, switch to eco mode for a happy medium, or performance and efficiency. Or to help maximize your range, put it into eco plus mode for more conservative battery usage, right? Don't run the AC, I guess. Over here on the right, which is a big part of electric vehicles, not just this particular vehicle, but all of them, regenerative braking. Right? Everybody has their own version of it, and some are better than others. But let's see what Volkswagen, it says. When you brake or lift your foot off the pedal, the e-Golf converts the energy to electricity to help recharge its batteries. The higher the regenerative level you select, the more the car slows down when you lift your foot. Yeah, you could almost not even use the brake, is to my understanding, the way this whole thing works. Okay, so we got through the performance stuff. We learned about the battery. We learned about the range. We learned about the performance, actually, the horsepower, all that there. Now let's talk about technology, voice command, gesture control, and that's going to spit out some smiles for you. This Volkswagen digital display is really, really awesome. Reminds me of the Audis, because Audi has a gorgeous display that they do just like this. So yeah, it's called the Volkswagen Digital Cockpit. It says measuring over 12 inches. This is available because it's an option. It's not standard. This available screen displays your information digitally in high resolution. You can customize what you see, from speed, estimate range, and travel time to route guidance, assistance systems, and elevation. Then we have the VW Car-Net Security and Service. We touched on this a little bit earlier. This is Volkswagen's app, just like other manufacturers have, and it can do all kinds of things. Lock and unlock your door. This one apparently can actually help you locate your vehicle, because they're saying, where did I last park? So that's pretty cool. It's got some cool features. Let's kind of see. It says e-mobility features. The e-mobility features in the app can monitor miles traveled, estimated power consumption of the motor, and the location of the nearest charging station. Down here, there's a sunroof rain notification. So if you leave the sunroof open and there's rain in the forecast, the app can send you a notification so you can go back to the car and close it up. Then there's this open vehicle notification. So if a door is ajar or the trunk or something like that, this can let you know, and it can even lock the doors remotely. There's also this parking information, which is kind of cool. This is powered by Parkopedia. And it says the parking information feature can help make owners' lives easier by locating off-street parking information near a destination and sending the location to your in-vehicle navigation system if so equipped. So that's there. So this is all part of that Volkswagen Car-Net Security and Service. Then we already know that Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard. We get this. And you kind of already know the deal on how that works. Either or. Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, that's going to allow you to access your music, your maps, text messages, and a few limited apps. And it doesn't give you every app on your phone, just the ones that I guess it works with. Then they've got something here called Discover Pro Touchscreen. And this is an available feature. It's got a 9.2-inch glass color display. With just a swiping motion of your hand. So you can control functions behind this screen with just a swiping motion of your hand. So I don't know where that fits in, if it replaces some other system, the navigation system or what. But here's a Discover Pro touchscreen navigation. Let's talk about some of these safety features. I think they're safety features. They've got it listed under technology. But they seem, when you talk about blind spot monitoring and park steering assist, does seem like kind of, well, certainly the blind spot monitor seems like a safety feature to me. It's pretty self-explanatory. If somebody's in your blind spot, you're going to see this little illumination right on your side mirror, right? And it can help alert you to cars that might be there. Then you've got these parking sensors, right? Or the parking steering assist can check a potential parking spot and let you know if your vehicle can fit. If it does, this feature can help actually park the vehicle for you. Okay, now here are some other, I think these are safety features, but they call them technology features. I will not read all of these, but we're going to go through them real quick. If you want to make sure that you read these little descriptive paragraphs, I may or may not, then just make sure you pause the video. There's adaptive, now what they say here, let's go back up and get a bigger feature. Driver assistance features that can help give you more confidence on your drive, right? Now, like I said, this is the SE model we're going to build in price. This is the base model. I said make sure to option this with the optional driver assistance package for its useful advanced driver safety aids. That's going to include some of these things. So we got the adaptive cruise control. You got that blind spot monitor. You've got your light assist, so your high beam, and it can automatically turn off the high beam so you're not blinding out people. You've got your lane keep assist that's going to keep you centered in the lane. You've got your parking assistant that can help you find a space and then help you park the thing. You've got the park distance control with maneuver braking, right? Kind of self-explanatory there. And you've got the frontal collision warning, right? And this says under certain conditions, this thing can even apply the brakes for you. So it's an active system to a degree. And then lastly, there's the rear traffic alert. I love this when you're coming out from the grocery store or something like that. People are flying down the aisles. Now you don't have to, take a chance on getting your car hit, because if there's another vehicle next to you, like right here, some big old truck or something you can't see around, you got to back your vehicle way out here before you can actually see. And that's, as you know, very dangerous. With rear traffic alert, you don't have to fumble with that. This is a clever statement. It says the e-Golf isn't a nice electric car, it's a nice car. And that means conventional features that help keep you comfortable and confident. So, like what? The keyless access with push-button start. So you don't even have to have the key on. It just needs to be on your person, in your pocket, in your purse, in your bag, whatever. And then you can automatically lock and unlock the door as you grip the handle. So when you grip the handle, the door is just unlocked. And then once inside, put your foot on the brake, press that start button, and boom, it's going to fire to life. I mean, you're not going to really hear it, but it'll be ready to go. Over here on the left, they're talking about the Climatronic dual zone automatic climate control. So let's see. The AC compressor is electric, so you can all enjoy a cool air-conditioned cabin. So yeah, they're just basically telling you it's going to be comfortable in there, and you got dual zone climate control. So the driver can control their own temperature settings, and then the passenger can control their own temperature settings. Okay, let's talk about design. We got through the technology, and really, we only have just this feature category to talk about, because really what we're doing is going through all the features. We've gone through the performance features, technology features. Now we're going to take a look at the design features, and after this, we're just going to take a look at the safety features. And after we take a look at the safety features, guess what? We're going to actually do the build and price of our 2019 e-Golf SE. So let's take a look at these design features real fast. Some of this stuff is redundant. We know that with the seats down, you can get up to 52.7 cubic feet of cargo space when those back seats are folded, right? What we don't know is that this is a distinctive hatchback with silhouette. It's a hatchback silhouette with sleek lines, right? Like I said, it's basically the same as a regular Golf. There's just subtle exterior and interior differences. So what do we got here? Unique interior accents. The e-Golf gets extra interior details like the blue accents on the shift knob and the e-Golf emblem in the front of the shifter. An atmosphere that boasts it's ready for liftoff. That's not really funny, but yeah. So there are some subtle differences, not much. Get the blue accent stitching, that's one of the differences. 16-inch alloy wheels that are specially designed to help add smoothness to the ride, right? You want low rolling resistance. Then we've got an electronically heated windshield. That's pretty cool. They say this feature. They don't let us know whether or not it's standard or not. We already know about this, the LED headlights with daytime running lights. And these available headlights are illuminating, long-lasting, and 100% LED. I said they are available. That means that they're an option. That does not come standard. Then the LED tail lights, however, I bet you those are standard. Okay, let's talk about safety. We got through the design. Let's talk about safety. First thing they're going to tell us about is what? It says, we see a bright future ahead. That's why the e-Golf is outfitted with a number of important safety features like a steel cage and standard rear view camera. So we can see the steel cage and then a fully skinned Volkswagen e-Golf. Right? So that safety cage, they're telling us, it says front and rear crumple zones help absorb crash energy, while a rigid safety cage helps deflect it away from the driver and the passengers. Then there's this intelligent crash response system. If those airbags deploy, this system will turn off the fuel pump, unlock the doors, and activate the hazard lights because you might not be able to, they say. Here's that rear view camera system, which helps you see and avoid obstacles while you're backing up. All right, what else we got here? Automatic post-collision braking system. So basically, you get in an accident, the car might still be rolling. So this is a system that can help bring your car to a stop after a collision. We've got tire pressure monitoring system, which is basically self-explanatory. The one thing they don't tell you is that, hey, does this system just throw up this signal when it's got a tire low and then you don't know what tire it is? Or does it have that little icon that shows you the pressure in each tire and then you know which tire would be low? I bet you they don't show you individual tire pressure. I bet when you get a low pressure tire warning, you just get this one. Then you got to get out of your car and walk around and try to eyeball it and hope that there's an obvious one that looks like it's low. Sometimes that is the case and sometimes it's not. And then we've got what? 7 stability enhancing systems, from electronic brake pressure distribution to electronic stability control. So you've got a whole bunch of systems in there. There are a total of 7 to help you maintain control of your 2019 VW e-Golf electric car. Okay, so we got through all the features. Now, we are about really technically ready to do the build and price. But before we do that, I want to check out the specs really fast. So let's go check the specs, and then we'll do the build and price. So they've got the specs listed in categories: exterior, interior, safety, technical, and accessories. So let's see. Most of this stuff we already know about. We already know about this stuff: the LED tail lights. I told you that was standard. The LED daytime running lights, the 16-inch wheels, 134 horsepower motor. Yeah, I just want to kind of look through this stuff: that Climatronic dual zone automatic climate control, keyless access, cloth seats, not heated seats. There's that Volkswagen Car-Net app, the rear view camera, the blind spot monitoring. You got quite a few safety things. So I want to just look through that, and then over here at safety, here they're telling us what systems are active, which means that they'll intervene, and which systems are passive, and then that intelligent crash response system. We actually just learned about that one. Technical. Here's our technical breakdown. I don't really get into that too much. What do we got here? Oh, we've got seating capacity, 5. Front leg room. We got front shoulder room is 55.9. Rear shoulder room is 53.9. I guess that's not too bad. Yeah. So I just want to go through, look at these specs, see if anything jumped out at me. I just kind of want to be aware of everything. And now, well, let's take a look at these accessories really fast too. So here are some accessories that are available for our 2019 Volkswagen e-Golf. There's a heavy-duty trunk liner, and they even tell us the price. The UV sunshade, the rear hatch with side window sun blinds, and the pedal caps. Oh, there's more. The base carrier bars you can get for a bike holder. And then so these, you got a whole bunch of attachments for that carrier. You've got your door sill protectors right here that say golf on them, which are kind of cool. You've got license plate frames. You've got these side window deflectors. No, thank you. The splash guards. Yeah, I wouldn't mind those. Custom car cover. Satin silver mirror caps. And a folding box for the Volkswagen collection. So, yeah, that's the deal there. So, those are all the specs. Let's actually go do the build and price now. Okay, so we can see that there are now 5 colors, not 6. So there's a color that just wasn't available. I think it might have been a blue, perhaps. So do we want pure white? Do we want one of these shades of gray? Because that's a gray, and that's also a gray. Then we've got a silver, and then we have a black. All right, so it's not super exciting. Not super exciting. I think I'm going to mix it up. I'm going to go ahead and throw a reflex silver. Let's do it in reflex silver. And that's going to be our exterior color. And then moving to the interior, well, I guess we don't have any choices. We're going to do the Titan black cloth. That's what we're rolling with. Next up is the transmission. You only get one option. It's a single-speed automatic transmission. That's your deal, son. All right, packages. What kind of packages can we get? I said, let's get that driver assistance package. What all does it give you? For collision warning, braking with pedestrian monitoring, rear traffic alert, blind spot monitor, adaptive cruise control. It's just $650. Get that bad boy. Other packages. These aren't packages. These are those accessories. Now, what accessories did I really like? I like the pedal caps. Those are cool. I like the door sill protection plate. That's cool. And I like the splash guards, actually. And I like the silver mirror caps. And you know what? Give me that custom car cover just because. Just because. So, there's all that. there wasn't a whole bunch to actually build, price, and option. What we really had to do was just learn about the vehicle. Let's jump over to the summary. So we know that life for this vehicle started at $31,895. Now we're sitting at $34,000 and change. We added $1,500 in options, and some of those we certainly could have dropped off because those were just accessories, right? And you can go to the dealer and get those bits at any time. All right, so other than that, you know what? We're going to wrap this up. Not a bad car, the Volkswagen e-Golf. Like I said in the beginning, you know, you've got your Hyundai Kona electric, the Chevy Bolt, the Kia Niro. There are other vehicles in this segment. That's why I said, hey, go take a look at my electric cars playlist, because all electric cars I've done, they're going to be over there. They're going to be over there. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. And so if you have found this build and price review of the 2019 Volkswagen e-Golf SE helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Other than that, I'm going to tell you to have a wonderful day, and I will see you on the very next video.